Hi everyone, I'm going to try something a little bit different today with a live stream. As I think you probably know, I'm currently working with Lathe26, Frank Palazzolo and Josie to restore Ron the Cat's keyboard component and get some software running on it. As part of that work, I thought we might share some footage of a piece of software that hasn't been seen before. In fact, we think there might only be one other copy of this program in existence, and it's owned by Paul Nurminen, aka Nurmix. Of course, I'm talking about Jack's Conversational Intelli-talk, the software which, according to his signature, Paul uses to post to Atari Age. Now we know from Paul's signature that his copy is on a tape, just like all the other keyboard component software. However, as you can see, we've currently got Ron the Cat's keyboard component open, repairing its tape drive. So instead of using a cassette, we've reverse engineered the program and burned it onto a ROM. So it's much more like the keyboard component basic cartridge. And it's that version that I'll be demonstrating today. If we bring up the keyboard component index by pressing I, we can see Intelli-talk down at the bottom there. And if we type J, as it prompts us to, the program will start. Okay, so this is the Intelli-talk splash screen. Basically, Jack's Conversational Intelli-talk is a fairly simple terminal program. It uses the same serial port as the Intellivision development kit to communicate with a modem and from there the outside world. Back in the day, this would typically have been bulletin boards, but today we can use it to talk to Atari Age. So let's try to get online and show you how Paul posts his messages. Unfortunately, my period correct acoustic coupler is broken today, and so I'm going to have to be piggybacking off my laptop's Wi-Fi to make the connection to Atari Age. I hope to show you an authentic 1200 baud modem link in a future video. Right, so let's try to get the soft modem's attention. Okay, and we can ask it to connect to Atari Age. Cool, so it's dialing and it's got a connection, and there we are, it's asking me to log in. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Let's try that again. So ask it to dial. Okay, cool. Right, learn to type your own name. Okay, good. Hello. Okay, we're feeling a bit chatty, are we? I'm fine. How are you? Excellent, it's been a long time. Can you explain? Oh, good grief. He always likes to get in an Atari dig. People sometimes make mistakes. He really doesn't know me very well. No, I want to view the INTV forum. Persistent today. Later, let's go to the Inti forum. Cool. Got to admit, Al did a great job with the sense of Atari loyalty. Okay, so here we are at the Intellivision forum. And as you can see at the top of the screen we have a list of topics within the forum, and down at the bottom we have a small menu giving us a crib to commands that we can use. What I'm going to do now is just refresh the browser window in my laptop and then scroll down, and hopefully we will see that the two sets of data are in sync. So the first unpinned message is the best Donkey Kong review ever, which is item G on the keyboard component list, and beneath that we have Intellivision, which is H, etc. Cool. If we want to go and find a subforum, we can get a list of them by pressing 5. And so we can see the subforums to the Intellivision forum here. And then we can choose a particular subforum and see its topics by selecting the letter. So if we choose B, then we will go to the Intellivision programming forum. And again, if I was to go and find the Intellivision programming forum and scroll down a bit, we will see that the first unpinned topic is Nanachess's posting about his new book, and that is item F on the keyboard component there. So once we find a topic that we want to view, to look at it, all we have to do is to press its letter. So let's go and have a look at Oscar's posting there by pressing F. And here we are, and I can choose it over here. Now, this first posting by Oscar is pretty large. It's much larger than could be displayed on the keyboard component screen. And so what we can do is we can page backwards and forwards through the message by pressing 3 to go to the next page and continue reading, and 3 again. And then to go backwards we can press 2. And you'll notice here that this is obviously pretty cut down, so we don't have any of the images, for example, that that Oscar originally posted in his message. To read the next message in the thread, all that we need to do is press 7, and it'll take us to that. So it's obviously a quick response from Mix Arcade. 7 again takes us to the next message, so we can see how replies are being handled here. And 6 will take us back in the messages. So we can step forwards and backwards through the postings in a particular topic. Once we're done reading a message, we can step backwards anytime we want just by pressing escape. So single escape will take us back to the programming forum thread list. Escape again will take us to the list of Intellivision and Aquarius subforums. And escape again will take us back to the main forum itself. If we press escape again, what will happen is that the keyboard component will go off to Atari Age, which took a little bit longer, and refresh its view of the forum so that you can get any new messages. As I say, the whole thing is kind of cut down, but it is good enough to read and stay up to date, which is kind of cool. So let's post a new topic on the main forum now, and let's make it about this review. So the way that we post a new topic is to use 8 post, and then things start to work much like the web UI. So first of all, we're asked for a title for the new topic. So keyboard component Jack's Conversational Intelli-talk. Oops, missed out the hyphen. Intelli-talk review. And then we're asked to produce the message. Now the message is pretty freeform in style, so I'll just come up with something. Hi everyone. Ever wondered how at Nermix? Okay, so this is interesting. The Intelli-talk does understand about at tags, and it will do a normal replacement on them. Posts Atari Age messages from his keyboard component. Wonder no more. I have a short video review. I have to say that the keyboard component keyboard is very good. I mean, it's even better when it's actually in the case and doesn't skate around your desk because it's on Lego, but it isn't really nice to type on. Not bad at all. What did I get to? I have a short review of Ron the Cat's keyboard component running Jack's Conversational oh, that was right. Intelli-talk, the software. If only my typing was up to scratch, eh? He uses. Right. Okay, now at this point it would be great if we could embed the video that I'm making into the message. And the fabulous thing is we can. So providing we have the YouTube ID of the video or stream, then we can embed it with the prefix !YT minus. Now hopefully my able assistant has gone and grabbed the stream ID for me, so while I've been talking. So NJ lowercase y EK N S A 6 M U. Good grief, there's a lot of uppercase ones in that. Okay, that looks right. So let's just check that again. N J lowercase y E K N S A 6 M U. Okay, brilliant. Hopefully that's right. Obviously you only get really one shot at this. Right, let's finish this off. Let me know what you think. Okay. And then, you know, because this is me, I mean obviously the message has to end with a good old-fashioned cheers decal, doesn't it? I mean, it's just got to end like that. So at any point I could have aborted sending this message just by pressing escape again, and it would have taken me back to the list of topics. However, I'm just going to give it a quick scan. It looks okay to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that with Control and S, and of course this is the moment of truth. So there we go, it's sending the message, and it has taken us back to the view of the forum. But at this point the view of the forum hasn't refreshed, so if I press escape now, hopefully it will go back, and you can now see that the message on the topic on G is keyboard component Jack's conv, etc. So that is looking kind of good. So if I go back now here to the Intellivision forum and I refresh, hopefully we will see, there we go. keyboard component Jack's Conversational Intelli-talk review. And if I click here, we can see the message complete with the embedded video. Okay, so if we press G, it should bring us up the keyboard component equivalent. And as you can see, it's obviously cut down, and we don't have the links, etc. So it, it's not it's not the full-blown experience, but it is there and it has posted. So let's go back. Now the cool thing is that because this is a live stream, what I should be able to do is to bizarrely start playing the stream. Now, because I'm wearing a headset, there shouldn't be any audio feedback, but what I should be able to do is to wave at myself in a strange kind of meta way. Hopefully it'll catch up. There we go. Now I am hearing myself talking in my headset, so I'm going to stop doing that because it's bizarre. There we go. Okay, so there we go, posting onto Atari Age. Now the last thing that I wanted to show you is sending a PM. So back here on the main forum on the keyboard component, that works kind of similarly to posting a topic, except I press 7 for private message. And I have to now, as well as everything else, supply obviously a recipient. So I'm going to send this to Ron the cat. And new video on Intelli-talk. And again, the message is freeform. So, hey, I've just posted a new video on Intelli-talk using your keyboard component. See what you think. Okay. And again, I could press escape to bail out, but I'm happy with that, so I shall just send it. At which point the keyboard component then takes me back to the main Atari Age forum. Now, if I go across to my laptop and I click here, then this is my inbox, and hopefully the message will arrive shortly. Oh no, hang on, I need to refresh it, don't I? So let's refresh. There we go. And there's the message that I just sent to Ron the cat. Okay, so there we go. I think that'll do us for now. That was a quick look at using Jack's Conversational Intelli-talk, one of the more obscure titles for the Intellivision keyboard component, and how we can use it to access Atari Age. Until next time, cheers.